Don't ever shrink yourself because someone once told you doing too much is a flaw. If anything, not doing enough to honor yourself is the real disservice. A man noticing you is a bonus, not the mission. The mission is that you notice yourself and you like what you see. Let's start here. There's something fascinating about the way women can walk into a space and shift the entire atmosphere without even saying a word. And the funny part, after time, she didn't do anything dramatic. It's simply how the brain responds to certain cues like lines, softness, shapes, color, movement, things our eyes are naturally trained to track. Men, especially, are visual creatures, whether they admit it or not. But let me say this before we start. Let's get this clear. Let's get this out of the way. This is in no shape or form. By no means, this isn't about dressing for a man. This is about understanding how attraction psychology works so you can dress with intention and let the right people notice what's impossible to ignore. Sometimes the most unforgettable outfits are the ones with clarity, a clean silhouette, that fitted midi dress that hugs without screaming, those tailored trousers that sit on your waist just right, that crisp shirt that holds its shape. There's something about structure that commands quiet attention. You see, the brain loves clean lines. It reads as confidence, it's soothing. And then almost at the opposite end, you have softness. The power of a fabric that moves, a satin skirt that glides, a chiffon top that whispers when you walk, a flowy dress that catches a bit of air in the heat. Movement is an attention magnet. Now you see the male brain is wired to track motion without even thinking, but it's not just movement, it's femininity, it's the softness that says, I'm gentle, but I'm not fragile. It's the kind of look that makes someone glance twice without even knowing why. Now, you and I both know that the waist, yeah, is a whole storyline on its own. I mean, psychology will tell you balance and symmetry are universally attractive, but it's deeper than that. A defined waist communicates intentionality, not snatched for the male gaze, but refined, ungeneric. A wrap dress that shapes you gracefully, high-waisted trousers that pull your frame together, a subtle belt on a flowy dress, peplum that gives your silhouette a quiet, sculpted moment. It's not about the hourglass, it's about harmony. And if you've ever stepped out in a full monochrome look, you know what I'm about to say. Coherence is sexy. I mean, all white, all black, all brown, all beige, all olive. I mean, the list is long. The shade doesn't matter as much as the unity. The human brain loves consistency because it reduces visual noise. It feels intentional. It feels mature. It feels grown. Monochrome outfits make you look like you know what you're doing. You know who you are. It says this woman knows who she is. Even if it's just something simple, you're wearing the most simplest outfit. And trust me, men, they notice that aura before they even notice the outfit. There's also something to be said about strategic skin, not the overwhelming kind, but the elegant kind. A shoulder, a neckline, a low back, a tasteful slit that shows just enough leg when you move. Psychologists calls these feminine indicators, subtle signals of softness, of vitality. But honestly, it's just beautiful when a woman knows the art of suggestion, not begging for attention, just opening a window and letting curiosity distinct. Now, sprinkle a little color into your story, not the whole rainbow. Just that one pop. It could be red, it could be mustard, emerald, coral, orange, whatever it is, whatever that flatters your skin and holds your energy well. Color creates contrast. Contrast creates visibility. Visibility creates presence. And you see presence now, that's the real currency. A bold color doesn't shout. It simply says you see me whether you planned to or not. Let's talk about the statement piece. That one element that makes you unforgettable. Maybe it's your textured mini bag. Maybe it's your gold hoops that somehow match every outfit. Maybe it's those structured sunglasses that instantly elevate you. The psychology is simple. The brain loves novelty. It loves something it can lock onto and remember later. You become the woman with and just like that, you've taken up mental real estate. Now, what makes a man notice you isn't the outfit. It's the message the outfit sends. A clean silhouette say, I'm grounded. Soft fabrics say, I'm in touch with my femininity. Defined waist say, I understand my body. Monochrome says, I don't need noise to have presence. Strategic skin says, I embrace my softness, not my loudness. Color says, I'm confident enough to be seen. And the signature piece says, I'm unforgettable without trying. When you combine psychology with intention, you stop dressing to attract and start dressing to express. You become magnetic in a way that feels organic, that feels elevated and womanly. And trust me, the right men always notices a woman who looks like she knows who she is, looks like she knows herself. Baby girl, let me leave you with this. And I'm not saying this as someone who's lecturing you or saying it for the sake of saying it, but I'm saying as a woman who has lived long enough to understand the difference between being seen and being understood. You don't dress to chase attention. And you know, you dress to affirm your presence. You dress to remind yourself first that you are a woman with depth, softness, and sense of self that no room, no man, no energy can dilute. Because here's the truth, most women don't yell enough. When you know yourself, your clothes stop being decoration. They become communication. They communicate. And you see, men don't just notice fabric. Well, some men don't notice the difference between this fabric and that fabric, but they notice energy. And your outfit is simply the doorway that your energy walks through. So when you choose clean silhouettes, when you let your waist speak, when your softness moves with the wind, when your color aims at confidence, when your neckline reveals a little warmth, when your signature piece catches the light, it's not about vanity. It's about alignment. You're aligning the outside with the woman you are becoming inside. And you see that alignment is magnetic. People feel it before they understand it. So don't ever shrink yourself because someone told you doing too much is a flaw. If anything, not doing enough to honor yourself is the real disservice. Present yourself with intention. Carry yourself with quiet power. Work like a woman who respects her own aura, who respects our own energy. And always remember this. A man noticing you is a bonus, not donation. Donation is that you notice yourself and like what you see. Because when you see yourself, when you truly see yourself, the world sees you too, and the right man will notice you without confusion. Now go ahead and step fully into your life and your wardrobe like a woman who finally understands our own presence. Because I am here waiting for you always. Alright, my loves, if this conversation stirs something in you, don't rush off just yet. There's more loading, the kind that meets you where you are and gently pulls you higher. Go ahead and explore. Let one moment lead to another. Let your curiosity dress you in something much quieter, truer, and freer each time. So I'll leave a few links in the description box. Videos that would keep you grounded, inspired, and intentional as you go into your style. Take care of yourself now. I'll see you in the next one. And until then, stay intentional, stay inspired, and never forget. This is the Evolved Woman, where style grows with a woman who's done performing and purpose finds its peace in grace.